Hi, I'm Jamie. Let's talk about tics. People with Tourette syndrome all have tics. I'm not referring to the TICK tics, like the blood-sucking parasites or the superhero played by Patrick Warburton. I'm talking about TIC tics, which are defined as idiosyncratic repetitive movements. A lot of people have tics, but people with Tourette's have tics. Even though I have tics, it occurred to me that I'd never really taken the time to delve into the specifics of identifying them. Fortunately for me, Google exists, so here's what I've learned. Even though tics can manifest themselves in a wide variety of ways, in broader terms they're classifiable as either motor or vocal tics, which are then further broken down as either simple or complex. Simple motor tics can include neck tensing, nose scrunching, eye blinking. Just go watch a squirrel for a few minutes and you'll get the general idea. Complex motor tics are movements that tend to involve multiple muscle groups being used in a more deliberate way. Examples of complex motor tics can include touching or hitting things, shaking, or even jumping. But these classifications aren't all cut and dry. For example, I have one that seems like it should be simple, but I'm pretty sure that it's a shimmy. My tics just want to be on Broadway. Okay, so we know that people with Tourette's are movers and shakers. But what about the sounds that we make? Simple vocal tics are about as basic as tics come. They include grunting, humming, coughing. Basically, if it sounds like something that a caveman would use to chat with his buddy, then it's probably a simple vocal tic. Complex vocal tics are outbursts that can include full words or phrases. And yes, sometimes those words and phrases are inappropriate or embarrassing. These are the ones that are hardest to explain. The idea of full strings of recognizable words coming from someone's mouth without their control can be a difficult concept for some people to grasp. And yeah, it does sound awfully convenient when the guy who said something offensive to you just happens to have a disorder that causes him to say stuff like that. But that's a large part of why I think it's very important that people with Tourette's learn to not be ashamed of our disorder. Most of the time I've found that my life is a lot easier when I just come out and tell people that I have Tourette's, because then people understand what's going on. It enables you to laugh at the sometimes absurd nature of these tics with other people as friends. And if they're still making fun of you, well, then they're jerks. I don't care if they're the most popular kid in 5th grade. Terrible people come in all shapes and sizes, and that's their way of showing their true colors. So that's just the basics of tics. If you're interested in knowing more, I've put the links to a bunch of really smart websites down in the description below. Now, in my last video, I talked about what Tourette's feels like to me, and then I asked for comments about what you thought it felt like. A whole bunch of you responded, so here are a few of my personal favorites. So this week, I've got a new question for you. What's more annoying, tics or tics? You can let me know in the comment section down below or by getting in touch with me directly on Facebook or Twitter. Since it is Tourette's Awareness Month, I'd really appreciate if you'd share this video with the hashtag Tourette's Awareness, and if you'd like to see more of me, let me know by hitting that subscribe button. But until next time, I'm Jamie, this is a video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, I'm Jamie.